Alright, this is going to be a video of this 52-inch Styel Line brand ceiling fan that I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I'm a volunteer there, and basically I clean up and fix fans and lighting that are unwanted and are dropped off and donated, and make them sellable once more. This is the ones that I recently found there. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the features on it first. It has 5 reversible, I believe this is pine, 2 white blades. Of course I am using the pine side because white and brushed nickel just don't go together very well. It has a light kit which works. I'm using one 60 watt equivalent energy saving bulb and one Sylvania 60 watt incandescent. Anyway, turn that off. It could also be downrod or flush mounted. However, it came flush mounted, so that's just how I kept it. Styel Line, by the way, I suspect is a Walmart brand. It just seems like the kind of thing that would be sold there, although I don't really know because I've never really heard of them. Anyway, I'm going to turn the fan on now and start with high. As you may see, I put a little piece of white tape on one of the blade brackets just to kind of indicate RPM better. High speed goes maybe around 155, 160. It's fairly fast. And for what is probably an economy fan, the airflow is fairly decent. It is a bit shaky, so I'm going to move on to medium now. Medium is very slow. That probably goes maybe just barely 100 RPM. The chains are vibrating a bit. Now for low speed, just with the light on. Low probably goes about maybe 50 RPM, maybe 55. So it is kind of a slower fan on the 2 other speeds except high. Anyway, I'll turn it off now. Slow the blades down. Turn the light off. I'm going to talk about some general information on this fan in particular. It is dated 2006, so that's when it's from. It surprisingly is not too bad, actually, of quality. Even though it's pretty cheap and generic, I guess, because I've never really heard of Styel Line before. But it isn't too bad. I assume they might have been trying to imitate Monte Carlo, pretty popular manufacturer of fans, by the way. I assume they were trying to imitate them because the switch housing, which is this part, is basically identical to what a Monte Carlo fan would be. And it's definitely not made in the same factory as Monte Carlo would be. Another thing is that I don't know who would use white blades on a brushed nickel fan. I have seen it. It's really ugly, so don't know why they included that. Anyway, now I'm going to talk about the pros and cons and what I'd give it out of 5 stars. I like the fact that the fan is pretty versatile because it can be installed without the light. You just simply don't install this light portion, and this is just blank. Though that isn't talked about in the instructions, it is possible. Also, like I said, it can be downrod or flush mounted. And surprisingly, it can accommodate a very long downrod, about 72 inches, because it has a whole ton of wire. Unusual for an economy fan. I also like the finish, which is brushed nickel. I'm really into brushed nickel fans, in addition to more classic finishes as well, like polished brass and antique brass. Another thing I like is the light kit. It's nice alabaster glass. What I don't like, however, is it is a bit wobbly. It is kind of on the cheap end, like a Hunter brand fan would be a lot better than this ever would be. And the third thing is it does hum a little bit. However, other than that, not too bad, all things considered. So I'd have to give it probably 3.5 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you've ever heard of Styel Line, or have seen a fan similar to this, or maybe just want to share your opinion, that can all be done in the comment box below. I hope you enjoyed.